Hi, welcome to today's Yin practice, Yin for the morning. And today all that you're going to need is a bolster or a pillow, maybe two from your bed will work just fine. One more thing, you're also going to want to be near a wall. So get nice and cozy, you can roll right out of bed and start your day with this practice. We are going to start with that bolster and we'll be on our back body. So we're going to come into a bit of a supported bridge, a really gentle supported bridge. So take that bolster under your hips, giving yourself a few moments here to settle in. Now know that this is a lovely spot to pause right here, or you can shift into what's called more of a pontoon shape. No idea where it got that name, but extend your legs long, then arms can extend overhead and settle into the shape this way. There's no right or wrong. Just a reminder, we'll be holding these shapes for a little bit more time. So allow yourself time to adjust, move, and then settle in where you feel nice and comfortable. Once you've found that spot, deepen your inhales and exhales. Allow yourself to stay nice and still. Give yourself a few more cycles of breath right where you are. If you have extended your legs, bring your soles of the feet to the mat. Knees point up towards the sky. Then hands come down by your hips so you can slide that bolster right out from under you. Give yourself some time here, maybe just in stillness, maybe the knees rock side to side, allowing that low back to roll across the mat. We'll make our way to our next shape, staying here on your back body, but bring your bolster up towards your head. Now you're welcome to bring that bolster under your shoulder blades. I like it for a bit of a supported fish. So the bolster hits right at the base of my ribs. Then hands for me rest on the belly, elbows on the floor. Now, if this doesn't feel comfortable, you're welcome to release the bolster, take this shape flat on the floor. Once you find that upper body position, soles of the feet come together and let your knees fall out to either side. Now notice here if this feels a little too intense in the hips, you can play with a few options. First, maybe you simply need to pull your heels away from your body, creating a little more space. If that still doesn't feel great, you can take one foot at a time, letting your right leg extend long and that left sole of the foot press into the inner thigh area. Working on just one hip. If you choose to take this version, don't worry, I'll let you know when it's time to switch. Just settle into stillness, and your only job is to breathe. Keep your body nice and still. If you've taken the one-legged version of this pose, bring that left sole of the foot to the mat, knee points up towards the sky. Then right sole of the foot to the mat, knee towards the sky, and switch out your legs. Left leg will extend long, right sole of the foot comes to the inner thigh. Let that right knee hang heavy. Breathe here. Settle back into stillness and quiet. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And from wherever you are, right sole of the foot comes to the mat, knee towards the sky, left sole of the foot comes to meet it. Slide that bolster out from under you if you are using it here. And from flat on your back, bring the knees in towards the chest for a moment. Just pressing that low back into the mat. Maybe you roll out your ankles, point and flex the toes a little here. Settling with left foot on the mat once again. Then right knee crosses over left. Now notice here, you might stay right here. This can be plenty for the outer hips. If you'd like a little more sensation, feet can lift off the mat, bringing the knees towards the chest, hands rest either on the shins, or in some bodies it's available to grab the blade edges of the feet for reclined shoelace. Reminder here that we're holding the shapes for a little longer time. Goal is just to come to 70% of our edge. So we're not pushing for the most intense version of the pose. The real benefits lie in that 50 to 70% range. So be nice and soft and easy. Find your shape. Breathe here. One more cycle of breath. Release your grip. Left sole of the foot to the mat and right leg unwinds. Right sole of the foot to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Other side, right foot stays planted. Left knee crosses over right. Again, now check in. You might stay here. It doesn't have to match what you did on the other side. Maybe you lift your feet off the mat, knees towards the chest, hands gripping wherever feels comfortable for you. Adjust, explore, check out the different versions of this shape, and then settle in.